We finally found the conservative. We're going to see what side of the coin he actually on. Chicago Rilla. Let's see what this YT man is going to say.
Come on here and make a video just so that we can just put everything to bed. I already made a video yesterday.
Goddamn, he's a conservative? I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared. My fault, y'all. I apologize. I was not prepared for those S's to come out that way. I'm sorry.
Hey, SBG solution-based gang, like, share, subscribe. Say no to rim, brothers, mothers, fear and sell no good suckers. Hype him up, hype him up. Shouts out Sharon Bracy and the Wildest. Wake up morning show, salute big dog, shout out to the lurk.
Let's go. Good day, everyone. How are we doing today? It is a wild time in America. It's getting crazy out there. Hey, you know, I like how we like to start our day. When I say good day to you, make sure you say back, because I can feel that great productive energy. And clearly in today's time, it's been rough and it's tough, and we need that clear productive energy, because what's going on in Minnesota is absolutely ridiculous. And we're going to review a couple of videos, and we're going to discuss these things, because there's a lot of things that need to happen over here in America that's clearly in certain parts we got to clean up some things. Clearly, there's a lot of things going on. And the Democrats and the Republicans need to do better. They got to do better for the country. We need them to stop playing this goddamn blame game. Enough is enough. We have to work together. And this Alex, man, it's such a sad situation to see people so angry on both sides of the party. I don't know if I could play the whole video, but I will play up to when we start hearing the situation. I'm going to play other videos as well. And we're going to sit, we're going to review, we're going to hang out with each other. Make sure you hit that like and the share button, drop a comment, let me know that you are there. I really appreciate it. Let me know if I'm coming through clear, if I sound crazy. Let's get into the video. And as we could see, that the main problem I see already is that the fact that he is directing traffic. It's the main problem I see off the rip. The main problem I see is that the state is not regulating. They are not regulating. They're not getting the police to actually work with ICE. This is what they really actually need. They need the police officers of that state to work with the ICE agents. Because when you got the citizens do it, it is no rhyme or reason for the things that they are doing. It's lawless. Who is the traffic police? Is it the citizens, or is it goddamn Minneapolis? Which one is it? Because it's no reason why this man is in the streets directing traffic, telling people when and when to go.
Go.
And then so everybody's that's getting involved, which is just wild. Oh man, that's just wild to see. So the ICE officers absolutely pushing the protesters. Clearly, the protesters are seemingly to attempt to get in the way of the officers. It's crazy. And it's a sad moment that they went straight to pepper spraying these people straight in their face. So they pepper sprayed the lady, pushed the lady on the goddamn hard ice. And also, they pepper sprayed the man already. That's wild and crazy to see. It doesn't seem like this is like a lawful protest. It seems like it's just a bunch of people that's just in the street, just impeding on official business. And it needs to stop. It's already shown to be very dangerous. This is a very dangerous thing. You cannot be vigilantes against the ICE. You just can't. We got to figure out a better way to protest. We got to figure out a better way for ICE to go ahead and interject themselves into different cities. Yeah.
The fuck, people? The fuck is wrong with you? Honestly.
Okay, so now we understand that we see two different things going on. They are subduing the men and they are subduing the women. Two ladies is over there to the left on the car. We got multiple ICE agents. There is no way at this moment. It is no way at this moment. Good day, sir. Good day to you, Otis. How you doing? It is no way at this moment these ICE agents can say that their lives is in danger. There's over 6 of them. This is wild. I can't play the whole thing. So, okay, so now they're about to unarm. Okay, and that's where it happens. That's when the craziness happens. So right there, we can see that they unarmed this young man. Yeah, the ice and the roads is crazy out there, so be safe. They unarmed. They took the gun off of this man. He did have a weapon. And now for all the people that is on the other side that's trying to use because he was armed as a reason for this young man's unalive is just ridiculous, to be honest with you. It's absolutely insane. They disarmed this man. It is no way anybody on the right side of things can argue that this man was not unarmed unless they're saying he had another weapon. Maybe he had a secondary weapon is the only argument they will be able to have, and they will have to prove that. Right at this moment, the officer pulls out his side and he gets to shooting after he was unarmed. This is execution in broad daylight. It is no other way around that. I can't even play. I don't even want to play the rest of the video. That's how horrible it is. They shot him over 5 times. It is no way any Republican, Trump supporter, ICE supporter, it is no way you could support this. This right here is 100%. If it is 100% true, we see that he was unarmed. That they unarmed him, I should say. They took the gun off of him. 5 other agents around him. Five other agents around him. He's on the floor. He is pepper sprayed. They unarmed him. That officer that pulled out that gun and started shooting right here is absolutely insane. He was bloodthirsty. This angle right here is 100% proof, in my opinion. And anybody can see something else. If somebody sees something differently than ICE agent shooting an unarmed man, we gotta be living in two parallel universes. We have to be, because once you take that weapon off of his, and by the way, the man had a legal firearm. This wasn't like he was just trying to hide it. He had a legal firearm. This is a concealed and carry state. This was 100% an execution. And now this is going to give them, so now the problem is now they're going to use this situation and say that every ICE situation was like this. That's the issue that's going to be a problem. I don't even want to show the rest of this video because that is just ridiculous. Good day, Shicey Bum. It is absolutely insane. But I got more videos to show. I don't want to show this young man because it seemed like he was a solid young man, besides getting caught up in the hype of all this protest and believing that he's doing the right thing for his people and his city. And this is the problem that I have with Tim Walz. I have a huge problem with Tim Walz because you are making people believe that they are doing the right thing by being outside and impeding on ICE situations, impeding on law enforcement. I have a problem with that. Bubba homeschool. That's crazy to Bubba. That is wild, man. I don't know about that, Bubba. That is crazy. That is crazy to me, Bubba. I ain't gonna lie to you. I believe sometimes this country loves to argue more than it loves to solve anything. I'm starting to really believe that. I'm starting to really believe that. I got to drink some water to that. I have to drink some water to that. This happened in 1 second. This was tragedy caused 100% by the Democratic left leadership, far left organizations. Framing it in any other way is, whoo. I don't think, man, that's just crazy. That is just crazy. You kind of got me a little speechless, Bubba. You kind of got me a little speechless right there. Thank you for that.
About to be a situation. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, Southern Charm with the 499. My favorite show is on. Good morning. Good day to you, Southern Charm. Thank you so much for all that you do. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's play some more videos. Okay. Let me play another video because that is just disappointing. That is just flat out disappointing that we cannot come to agree. It's like we watching two different things.
And tell me you can justify this.
You see him sending a message, sir.
Hold on, let me pull up this video of the live protesting, because the protesting is just insane out there. Now let's go see what's happening live in the protests. Sheesh.
Here, you live here. You've got to be here after all this bullshit is over. 5 shots they put into that man's body. And how do you look me in the eye and tell me you can justify this?
Damn. Shout out to Conversations with MJ. What I was saying, what I was saying while I was on mute was, hey, be careful because there's real ice out there now. If you wasn't shoveling while that ice was falling down, it is nice and strong and thick and slippery outside. Be careful. We don't want you breaking your back, okay? It's ice out there. God damn it. So that's all I was saying, that because it's really cold. That ice is for real. It was falling ice all night last night. Absolutely ridiculous. And the ice we talking about was the one that's coming from the sky, not the ones that's running around in the streets. All right. Shit. And how can you justify this situation? That is the real issue that we are having. You cannot. This is not possible. I think anybody that watches it, unless we in a parallel universe and we are both watching the same video, but each person in a different universe while I'm playing it, they see something completely different. That's the only thing. It's kind of like, it's kind of like that black and blue dress, white and gold dress. Like we all was looking at the same dress. But for some reason, some people seen it black and blue, and some people seen it white and gold. I think we in a parallel universe. It gotta be. But we all looking at the same thing. We somehow collided. Because this is crazy.
You see him sending a message. Sir, let me ask you why you came out today. What brought you out here?
I'm a veteran. I swore an oath back in 1969 to protect this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. This is unbelievable. People, this is the third person that's been shot as a result of this. How many more bodies do we have to have in the state of Minnesota? How many more? How many more before somebody is responsible or held responsible for this? These people live here. This is their home. They got to come back to this. They will never be accepted again. I promise you that.
When you say these people, you're...
It's a very good point. This is a very good point. Ever since Donald Trump got into office for the first and second time, this whole thing is like a goddamn reality TV show. I promise you. This is not real life. What is going on? Like since ICE got to Minnesota, 3 people got shot by ICE officers alone. That's a problem. If it was anything else, we would have a problem. If it was goddamn rappers doing it, it'd be a problem. If it was goddamn black gang members and Bloods, Crips, GDs, Vice Lords, and all those things, it'd be a problem. They would say that the culture is trash. Or while we're not saying that, maybe the ICE culture is trash. I wonder if any of the black conservatives out there would say, the ICE culture is trash right now because they out there shooting people in the street. I wonder if any of the alternate right are going to say, hey, you know what? Maybe the ICE culture is trash and we need to revamp the way how we are engaging in this city, especially this city. We got 3 people shot, 2 of them gone. All right, we got one. Shout out to Otis Hill.
Talking about the state troopers, the local police. Earlier today, this is not what was here. It was all federal authorities in these streets. Can you describe just what you saw happening in these streets?
I saw at home, I saw them hold a man down and put 5 shots into his body unnecessarily. They say he had a weapon, but this is a conceal and carry state. I have a weapon. Okay? Every day I leave my house.
God damn. Hey, he said, I got a weapon. It's on me. Stop playing with me. I have it on me. Whoa. Now, why that man got a goddamn hockey stick? What's wrong with you? What the hell are you doing with a hockey stick?
I have a weapon because I feel unsafe in my own state. Ace cannot do this. We cannot allow this to happen again. This is going to be a powder keg. A powder keg.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate you talking to me.
Shit. God damn it. No, protest does not mean obstructing law enforcement. However, also subduing somebody, does that mean shooting them in executional style in the middle? That is the issue that we are having now. That man did not deserve to be shot in the middle of the street after they took the goddamn gun away. And it's not like the officer that pulled his firearm did not see the gun get pulled away. It was clearly in his sight. And we need to call a spade a spade. Hey, is every ICE agent horrible? No. But this right here, it needs to be checked. This right here, this is blatant execution in broad daylight at that. Shit is crazy, man. There's no justification for this at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Let me see if I can find some more. Let me see if I can find something for the other side. Let me see if I can find something for the other side. So, this is kind of crazy as well. So this is the part that Bubba is talking about, right? This is the part that is also crazy on the other side. This is also wild. Like, so it's also showing that, hey, the Democrats is a part of these people being outside in the streets protesting. They are out there chasing cars, taking photographs of cars that look like it's government official agents. They have a whole text thread on what vehicles is registered to ICE. How can a regular civilian have the database to what is an ICE vehicle or not?
Jake's at the ICE facility.
This is crazy. It shows it's a whole thread of Democrat. What they are presenting this information. Whoever's putting this information, Cam Higby, he has put out this information as if the Democrats have a whole text group chat with other protesters and pushing protesters to different spots. Now, this is what got the young lady Renee in her situation, because they're out in this group text, pushing people out and chasing them with their whistles and horns in their cars to make sure they are impeding in ICE agents' investigations. If this comes out to be true, that the Democrats is actually pushing it, that is wild. If this is a true text thread, this is wild. It is no way that the Democrats now can justify this. It is no way the Democrats can justify that. You should not have a whole text thread that you are pushing out information to the protesters so they could go around chasing ICE agents and impede on their investigations. You are caught. If this is a true text thread from Democrats, this is evidence that you are out there purposely causing this chaos. Both sides are wilding out. Something serious. Both sides is acting ridiculous. Y'all need to grow up. Y'all need to grow up. Shout out to Detroit Cardinals with 2 eyes. Justify ICE killing would save your spot. He ain't put a question, exclamation mark, but I know what it is. This is crazy. If the Democrats, if this is true, this is absolutely ridiculous that you are riling up the people to go against ICE official business. You're out there chasing people. What makes you think that you are giving these, because if this is a true thing, you are giving these people the understanding and the belief that they are doing the righteous thing, and you are putting them in harm's way. So you could get these 3 shootings. And so you can have this so-called uprising that we have. That's the issue that I have with this whole situation. This is a serious situation. You cannot. There's no way that if this text thread is true, the Democrats are pushing this out there for their protesters to go ahead and impede on ICE officials. They are putting civilians in danger, and people like Tim Walz and whoever Ilhan Omar and that Mr. Frey guy, the mayor, all they ass need to be locked up too. Then I'm sorry. I know we shouldn't be talking about locking people up all the goddamn time, but goddamn, who is going to be the blame of these goddamn people getting deleted? Who is responsible for these unlocked? Who is it? Is it the Trump administration? Is it the Republican Party? Is it the Democrats? Is it Tim Walz? Who is it? This is American citizens that's being harmed, by the way. Right, Aries? Make sure you're hitting that like and the share button, because this is the only way we're going to keep getting actual independent ideas out there. Let me get some more of that too. This is wild, man. Yeah, neither side can be trusted at this point. Neither side. For sure. And this is the reason why. This is the reason why neither side can be trusted. So the reason why neither side can be trusted is because who is sponsoring this side of the situation? This is the Democratic side that everybody is going crazy about. Who is responsible for this? Where they getting all these hats? These goddamn so-called designer. That's right. I'm a citizen journalist. God damn it. That's what that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be called. A citizen journalism. God damn right. We're gonna play the goddamn. We're gonna just call it how we see it. It says designer face mask. I don't know why I say designer face mask. Is that a Fendi? They got shirts, coffee, t-shirts, winter hats, all for protesters to come outside because it's cold as hell out there. What is going on? By returns, they didn't have not one police shooting all last year. What is going on? Who's going to say that this culture is trash? Who's going to say that ICE culture is trash? I wonder, Chicago Rilla. Who's going to say it, Rilla? So the problem with the citizen journalism is the people that's just going out in the street that's just impeding on shit. Hey, you should be doing it from a safer place. You should not be impeding on goddamn official business. Like, do you want your city back, or you want this? Like, how long is this going to continue of this rioting? So Bubba said, no, the protest culture is the trash. It is not the ICE culture. That's wild. So what about them chasing young kids into their households. Somebody got to do something. So this is how I look at it. I believe Tim Walz and them, they have a responsibility to calm their citizens down and say, hey, listen, we are going to fight this. We're going to get some understanding, but we need y'all to not be in the street impeded because it's very dangerous. You're dealing with untrained, heavily armed individuals, right? If he agrees with that, they are untrained. You should be warning your citizens to stay away from them if you actually believe that these are untrained individuals. You should not be telling them to go and protest harder against untrained, armed. This is crazy. Something's got to give. We cannot keep playing both sides of the goddamn coin. We can't keep playing the blame game. This is a dangerous game. We cannot allow Tim Walz to use the citizens, and he's keep pushing and he's keep aggravating until more people get shot so it can be more protesting. And now he's using that to say that something has to stop. This is literally very similar to rage baiting on the internet. This is race baiting on the internet that's spilled out into the real streets of Minnesota. This is 100% what's happening. And something got to change. Both sides got to do better because this is absolutely ridiculous. Because while we are trying to excuse everything,
we're all members of the press. We're all press here,
right? While other people like this cannot be tolerated as well, right? So this part cannot be tolerated as well. This is an ICE agent standing in front of a goddamn hotel where people ransacked this goddamn hotel because they heard ICE agents were staying there. This is unacceptable as well, Tim. Tim Walz, you have to do something about this. It is no reason why this ICE agent should be defending a goddamn hotel where his other ICE agents is sitting down and trying to just get some rest and get back to their 9 to 5 as ICE agents. This is wild. Let me play the audio. Let me see. But the more interesting thing is that this is what makes this very interesting right here. Where is the local PD? Why is an ICE agent defending a goddamn hotel that him and his other officers are staying at? Where is all the people that's saying that you destroying your own city? Where they at? You destroying your own city. You destroying a business. Where are they? Let me see what's being said. Because this is just craziness to me. Back up. That's what he's saying. All right, let me see.
Is everyone pressed?
That's crazy that he got to access everyone press. That's how much pressure he has on him. He got the gun cocked, ready, and loaded. Look at what they did to this hotel. Just because they believe ICE agents there, clearly they are. It says ICE out. They spray painted the walls. They destroyed this business. What?
We're all members of the press. We're all press here. Okay. This officer appears to be bleeding from the mouth. Oh my God.
Are you okay?
I'm
fine.
Are you okay?
Like he's gonna get it.
He's all right. He's all right.
Where's the local PD?
Right.
That's my question for the press.
Great question.
Where is the local PD?
That's a great question.
What's your
That's a very great question. Where is the local PD? They should be there by now. Now we gotta call a spade a spade. We cannot keep playing the blame game. Right. They should not be the citizens should not be going into the local hotels and just running through there and making sure they don't get enough. Like, you making sure the ICE agents don't get enough sleep and rest and putting more stress on them is not doing the city any good. It's not. And we know that the local PD is not busy with real crime. Because the real crime is this. This is crazy to me. We got more, I believe. Let me see if I can find some more stuff that's going on crazy. Let me see what this guy's saying. Let's see what this guy's saying. Hold on.
All this shit happened, and so I need to come.
Okay, we found a conservative. Let's see. This is a conservative. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what side of the coin this conservative white tea man is talking about. Let's see what he's talking about. This is we finally found the conservative. We're gonna see what side of the coin he actually on. In Chicago Rilla. Let's see what this YT man is going to say.
Come on here and make a video just so that we can just put everything to bed. I already made a video yesterday.
Goddamn, he's a conservative? I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared. My fault, y'all. I apologize. I was not prepared for those S's to come out that way. I'm sorry. This is he's a conservative. That's his name. His name is
After all this shit happened, and I stand by what I said, so that's not changing. I randomly went into my junk inbox where people think that they can message me and I'm gonna see it, and I don't, but I will if I go in there. Some lady drew up this whole fucking message about how where's my voice for what happened to this guy in Minnesota and blah blah blah. I already made a video about that, honey boo boo child, so you can go and see it. I stand on that. I want to say this: all these fake ass fucking conservatives that they're swaying on this situation. Here's what I'm gonna say to you: stay your fucking ass at home, and nothing like this is going to happen to you. That's
he said he's a conservative. Look. As many conservatives that have in my panel, I thought this. Oh shit! Now we understand why certain websites crash when it is a conservative convention going on in cities. We understand now. We get it. Lord mercy.
Where I stand. If you stay your fucking ass at home, okay, and take care of your fucking families and do the shit that you have to do, and you don't go in these fucking crowds, that shit's not going to happen to you. That's where I stand on. I don't care who you think is right and who you think is wrong. Stay your fucking ass at home. That's how I feel.
Okay.
And to the people who I'm friends with,
yeah,
I'm politely asking you,
okay,
if we do not agree on this, that is okay. We do not have to talk about it. And if you do continue talking about it, you are not exempt from a block out of my entire fucking world. I'm just letting you know. So it's okay, but I'm okay detaching from anybody that can't handle just not bringing it up. Does that make sense? This is where I stand. You can stand where you stand. But at the end of the day, stay your fucking ass at home.
All right. You heard it. You heard it from a conservative. This is what conservatives feel. This is how conservatives talk. This is some great conservative talk right here. Shout out to all the conservatives that speak just as well as this young man right here. Yo, shout out to all of the conservatives. Shout out to y'all, man. God damn it. This is wild to see. Okay, so again, we have Bubba. He's saying this shooting was 100% legal. The officers reasonably believed the armed man was a threat because they heard gun, gun, gun as the man was violently resisting. So my problem is that the man was pepper sprayed, and the man, you cannot say that he was violently resisting. We could play the video again up until the point of the shot. If y'all want, y'all let me know. We could all watch it together. He was not resisting, in my opinion. He was trying to separate the officers from roughing up the ladies that was on the street. And he got in the middle of it. Then he got pepper sprayed. And then they grabbed him and threw him onto the floor. And when he was on his hands and knees, they disarmed him and then shot him. He didn't have enough time to be violently resisting any type of arrest. DOD, that's a great point. I don't know. Do y'all want to hear the conservative man talk again? The conservative representative of all the conservatives out there? Black, I do not understand that at all. How do you disarm somebody and then shoot him? Why was you screaming gun, gun when you know that this is a concealed carry state? He wasn't doing nothing illegal. He wasn't reaching for his gun. And the reason why we know he wasn't reaching for his gun, because both his hands was on the ground and he was on his knee. He had hands on the ground and his knees was on the ground. He was not attempting to reach for his firearm from what we've seen in the video. I do not understand how any human being can watch that video and not see an execution. I do not understand that for the life of me. Let me see if we got anything else. Let me see if we can find anything else. Ooh. Okay. And so this is also a problem that we have, right? Hold on. This is an issue that we have in the situation. And what the Republicans and Democrats are not understanding, that if they don't get a handle of this, this is going to continue to happen, right? Citizens are turning into ICE agents. When you are putting the power into the people's hands, you are turning them into their own version of ICE agents. All right, Bubba, don't make me play the video again. Y'all let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to play the video again up into the part where he get. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all want me to play the video again. And so this is the other side. And this is why this is such a confusing situation. This is why it is such a confusing situation. Because we have people that are citizens acting like they are goddamn Batman. Look at this situation right here. And this is what Tim Walls need to get a goddamn handle on. Played in slow motion. Ooh, okay. This is the problem right here. This is the problem right here. After we play this video, we're going to go back to that other video.
We're not ICE.
I'm showing my face. I'm not.
We've come here. We're not ICE. Yeah, they've been following us for over an hour. We're not ICE.
And see, this is a problem when you have civilians following other civilians, thinking that they are ICE and thinking that they have the right to just follow people. You're going to get yourself hurt, man. Listen, you're going to get people hurt in these goddamn streets. You cannot be following people for an hour without somebody pulling out a thing and blaming you. You are in a concealed carry state. You are creating a situation where people are turning themselves into unofficial ICE agents or unofficial anti-ICE ICE agents. This is a real problem.
We're just letting them know, and they.
Not in an ICE vehicle, right?
No. Right.
Right. Get in your truck and get the fuck out. Why? Because you need to go. Confirmed ICE. Get the fuck out.
Confirmed ICE through who? We're American citizens. We're not ICE.
Send the people that you're abducting. Get out. Please go.
Because they've been following us for over an hour.
Why are you guys here? What are you here doing? Where do you live? Where are you from?
Look at the citizens. Look at the citizens. This is yo. It is. This is wild. This is why Tim Walz and the Democrats got to get a hold of this, because this is just wild. You have citizens questioning other citizens, anti-ICE agents, trying to tell other citizens to prove that they are not ICE agents. This is crazy. And anybody that's on the Democratic side, you have to speak up about this part as well. And say, hey, you are goddamn citizen. Sit your ass in the car. Stop trying to follow and impede on ICE official business. You're going to get yourself hurt. If you keep following the wrong person, somebody going to put a hot one in your ass.
The protest is public property. What are you talking about? Did you come in that car right there?
Yeah, this truck. And they're saying we're popping up in an ICE database.
Well, then you're in it. We're not ICE.
So now this is why we are saying, hey, look, this look like it might be a democratic situation. They are pushing their citizens to go ahead and chase ICE agents. Now, how are you going to say that? Is this public knowledge that, hey, you just run a license plate? How do you have the ability to just run a license plate? Can I just go ahead and type in any license plate and it's going to run? It's going to say, hey, ICE agent, NYPD, NYPD, LAPD. You're not like me. I want to know, Detroit Coalition.
What's the database?
Get the fuck out of here, though. Do we look like ICE? No ice. Nothing on me. Prove it. We're not ICE. I don't know what it is. Let me see your IDs of where you live.
No, they.
That man said, let me see the IDs of where you live. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That man, the anti-ICE agent that got his badge from Tim Walz to be out there in the streets chasing down license plates. Like, he has more right than the ICE agent. That's number one. But now he's pulling over. They are pulling over citizens and asking them for their ID to prove that they are not ICE agents. This is the wildest ish I ever seen in my life. Democrats and the Republicans need to get their ish together. What up, Chaotic Truth? Good day to you, sir. And do like Chaotic Truth says, hit the like and the share button if you can. It's not a big deal. Let's get independent citizen journalism out there in the world. I ain't funded by no side. Shit.
Then following us. That's why we got out and confronted them.
Great.
You think that's okay?
Yeah. You're welcome. 100%.
Okay. I'm curious
you
about
our neighborhood. Yes. 100%. Yes.
I'm curious, I guess, how you get into an ICE database.
We're not ICE. Okay, thank you. So you're messing up. ICE.
This is wild and crazy to me. Shout out to the Chicago Rilla. Thank you so much.
About to be a situation. Hey, hey, hey.
And shout out to the Chicago Rilla with the 5 Wildest Wake Up Show memberships. Everybody that got one, please maintain your membership. It means a lot. We have to fund ourselves. Thank you so much. Shout out to the 100 people that's watching. It makes no sense why we don't have at least 50 likes. That'll make no sense whatsoever. That'll make no sense whatsoever. Let's get it together, y'all. Like, seriously. Hit the like, hit the share. If you got 99 cents, I appreciate you. Hit the like and the share. All right, so y'all requested that we go backwards a little bit and let's play the video again and play it in super slow motion. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Let me go ahead and find that video again. That angle, I think, is the best angle in my opinion. So I think it's this one. All right, so yeah, it's this one. All right. I got y'all. Can I make it any bigger? I cannot. As big as I can make it. Can I slow it down?
Go.
Playback speed. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see where's that pepper spray. This is a slow motion. Do you need me to slow down more? Where is the violently resisting? He's trying to protect the young lady. He falls on the floor. They grab him, throw him down to the ground. He's trying to pick up the young lady. They bring him to the ground. And make sure I pause it before the shooting happens. Okay. Where his hands at? Both hands is on the ground.
Honestly.
They grab his legs. Then what happened? Hold on, it's about to happen right here. Okay, so look, the man is reaching. He's grabbing the gun out of the thing right now. He grabs the gun. All right. This man was absolutely not reaching for his weapon. This man was not reaching for a weapon, Bubba. I'm sorry, but we cannot see this man reaching for no damn weapon. I'm sorry, Bubba. I could go ahead and try to find videos of people that did a very close-up of them grabbing the gun out of his pocket. Look at different angles. He is thrashing around and he gets to his knees. The man is pepper sprayed in the face. He is wrestled down by a bunch of people. We got to understand that if you are getting thrown to the ground, you are going to throw your hands on the ground. People are not just going to just put their face and flat out and let you just, no, that's just, come on. Come on, let's be realistic about what's going on. We cannot justify this situation at all. This is an execution, bro. Ain't no way around this. This is an execution, bro. I'm scared to play the rest of the video. I'm scared to play the rest of the video. I don't want to get dinged. Can I make it? I can't make this any bigger. Ain't no way.
Honestly.
I don't know how you can say this man's violently resisting, but okay. Man, he shot the man in his back, god damn it. He shot that man in his back, god damn it. Whew. Man, I could try to find another angle if you like. I could open up the panel soon if you like. We can have a discussion about this if you like. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. Man, this country loves to argue more than it loves to solve anything. You ever notice that? Something tragic happens, something real, something human, something that should make everybody stop and think. And the first thing America does is pull out their jerseys. Not compassions, not solutions, not unity. Nope. Who are we blaming? Republicans point at the Democrats. The Democrats point at the Republicans. And the rest of us are sitting here like, can somebody point out the actual problem? The death of Alex Pretti is one of those moments that shows how broken the system is. A young man loses his life. Tragic, preventable, heartbreaking. And instead of asking, how do we stop this from happening again? Americans go straight into WWE mode. The right jumps in like, see? This is why the city is out of control. The left fire back like, no, this is because the right is fear-mongering. Meanwhile, the real issue is sitting in the corner. Like, is somebody going to talk about me? The right needs to learn how to talk to cities without sounding like they are yelling at them, right? Because let's be honest, some folks on the right talk to cities like they're talking to a teenager who crashed a family car. Look at this mess. Look at what you did. Clean it up. Cities don't respond to that. Clearly. Cities respond to collaboration, not to condemnation. Sometimes, really, I'll be having bars. Really, I'll be having bars. Cities respond to collaboration, not condemnation. You can't walk into a place with millions of people and say everything you're doing is wrong. And I'm here to fix you. We just can't do that. That's not policy. That's an intervention. Let's go. Chicago Red will put out a challenge for y'all. Right? They trying to do a city intervention. And the left, right? Well, the left needs to stop acting like every form of enforcement is oppression. Because sometimes you need people to actually do their jobs. ICE agents, police, investigators, whoever is responsible for keeping dangerous individuals off the street, right? They can't do that if every attempt to enforce the law gets treated like a moral crisis. Not every arrest is a human rights violation. Not every detainment is a tragedy. And sometimes it's just a job, right? And when the system blocks the people who are supposed to protect the public, tragedies slip through the cracks. But instead of fixing the cracks, America argues about who caused them. It's like watching two parents fight. While the house is on fire, one is yelling, "This is your fault." The other's yelling, "No, you started it." We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world was turning. And the fire is out there like, y'all know I'm still burning, right? And Alex Pretti didn't die because one side was right and the other was wrong. He died because both sides were too busy fighting to fix the system. And this country needs less blame and more backbone, less finger pointing and more problem solving, less outrage, right? More action. Because when someone loses their life, right, the conversation shouldn't be about political points. It should be about preventing the next tragedy. And that requires both sides to do something they absolutely hate. Work together. And at the end of the day, this isn't about left or right. This isn't about who wins the argument. This is about a young man who should still be alive. And if America wants to stop repeating the same tragedies, both sides need to stop treating each other like enemies and start treating the problem like the enemy. Because blame doesn't save lives. Solutions do. That's why we are the solution-based group. How my cuz always in there? Peace and love, man. Let me see. I did get a super chat. Let me read that since we are so supportive of civilian journalism. Detroit College for the $2. Play the Minneapolis police chief interview on CBS. All right, let me go ahead and find that. I'll go ahead and find that. I'll go ahead and find out while y'all show some love and support to the show by hitting the like and the share button. I really appreciate y'all. I also seen this video as well, which I thought was real interesting as well.
By the Hilton at St.
Let me pull it up. This is again. Again, this is just wow. The Democrats need to get a hold of this situation.
Reporting for the Daily Caller, I'm at this Home 2 Suites by the Hilton at St. Paul, and a huge group of protesters are trying to enter that hotel. They believe ICE agents are staying there. Check out the scene here. They kind of barricaded the roads. I don't see any local law enforcement on the scene, but take a look at this. Stay tuned for updates. We'll see if authorities move in to make arrests, but as of right now, we don't see any. Yeah, both roads right here are barricaded, and they're already. I see some graffiti on the windows. Some windows are actually smashed. Take a look at this. So stay tuned for updates here from St. Paul.
I'm sorry, but ain't no justifying that. Like that is just wow. Aaron to Lucas, this is just craziness. And I don't understand how anybody could keep on pushing us that this is okay. Like, there's no way you on the Democratic side thinking that this is okay. Tim Walz need to get a handle of this. You cannot go ahead. Like, I agree, Aaron. That's private property. And those people have the right to give business to whoever needs a goddamn room to sleep. You cannot just go ahead and act as if you are a that you got deputized. Who deputized you to block roads? Who deputized you to pull over citizens yourself and question if they are citizens? The very thing that you are blaming ICE of doing by racial profiling ICE. You said that, right? You said that ICE is racially profiling people and just pulling people over and questioning if they are who they are. Now, you, the citizens that is empowered by, I'm assuming, the government officials, that you could pull over citizens because they have vehicles that look like they could be government issued vehicles, that you could follow them, chase them, take pictures of their license plates, follow them all around for an hour, pull them over and ask them if they're ICE agents and have proof that they are not ICE agents. And if not, they're going to keep on following them. So we are blaming the state for empowering the citizens to interrupt the daily process of official business because they are giving power to people that should not have it. If ICE is untrained, what are you doing when you are telling these untrained civilians to go ahead and follow ICE agents? Now those untrained civilians are now following everyday people because their vehicle looks too big. Because and my wife is driving a SUV, a Tahoe SUV that is black, and she has she has a hat on, and she might be having a face cover on because it's so goddamn cold outside. That now people can follow her car around, take pictures of her license plate, and attempt to pull her over and impede her because they believe she's an ICE agent and they want her to prove that she is not an ICE agent. There's no way you can make that excuse for people. How can you say that is okay? That regular civilians go out there and be vigilant and pull over people and tell them to prove that they are not ICE agents? You are literally doing exactly what you don't want the ICE agents to do. We got to have some kind of a balance. Where is the balance? We cannot give citizens the right to pull over people and follow people. You follow the wrong person, you are going to get dealt with. As we see, even if you are following the correct ICE agent, and you impeded on the investigation, we are seeing what's happening. 3 people since the ICE agents got there have been shot. 2 of them is not here anymore. So the Democratic Party need to do something about it and calm the citizens down and say, hey, stop impeding on investigations of official police. Let the government itself handle that. Because you cannot, the problem that I'm having with the left side of things right now is that you cannot say ICE agents are acting as vigilantes. It's not possible. It's not possible for you to say that ICE agents is acting as vigilantes when they're doing investigations. It's not possible. You have to show me where ICE agents are acting as vigilantes. Now, this one situation where Alex Pretti, hey, that officer right there, 100%. What up, Uda? 100%. That ICE agent need to go to jail because he executed a man in the street. But now we cannot now use this one instance and say that this is what ICE agents are doing. What this ICE agent did, shooting this man in the street and then shooting him 5 more times while he was laying lifeless on the ground, is absolutely execution. And this one ICE agent is a bad apple, and I hope that he get prosecuted. I hope that it is not true. So this is the part where the Democrats have a great argument. Because we did hear, we understand what qualified immunity is and what is immunity is. Now, we need to be very clear that these ICE agents should not have full immunity of anything that they do, because that would cause a different problem. I believe that this federal agent should absolutely 100% get prosecuted. What's up, Sugar? And if Tim Walz and the rest of the Democratic Party over there in Minneapolis do not get a hold of the citizens, instead of pushing for his citizens to do more, to protest more, be louder, be involved, like, hey, you are going to cause more civilians to get themselves hurt. It's going to spill out into now civilians are going to be attacking other civilians, because just because I have a big vehicle doesn't mean you get the opportunity to follow me. And no, I don't have to answer your goddamn questions. Who is the real police here? Aaron, 2 looks with the 5 eyes. These are all stress risers, which lead to the crazy situations we are seeing. If you got angry mobs outside your hotels, put folks on high alert. God damn it. Why are we acting as we don't understand what Aaron is saying?
About to be a situation.
Thank you so much, Aaron. I really appreciate you. It's a great point. And I don't know how anybody can argue that. If you are out there stressing these people out, following them, you got little text threads going through and showing, hey, this is where these people at. Go ahead and impede. That is a real problem. We got our first call.
Not around with me. Let me